It is day number 29 of the self-quarantine today here in Los Angeles. As you can see, I'm in the great outdoors right now, enjoying a little bit of the sunshine and fresh air. But so far, I'm hanging in there. I'm making sure that I'm taking every precaution not to go outside. The experts did predict that these 2 weeks are going to be the highest spikes here in Los Angeles. So I'm listening to all the doctors and experts to do the best to stay at home. And I have enough food and supplies so far to stand me by for the rest of the week. It is going to be Easter tomorrow. I can't wait for that. I'm going to be with my family. We're all going to be together. We're going to be thanking the Lord and God that we're all together, we're all healthy, and we're just blessed that we are all together. We're fighting so hard, we're staying strong, and I know we're going to beat this virus once it's all over. Regarding the news of the COVID-19 here in Los Angeles, they just said in the breaking news earlier today that the death toll and the cases are still rising up exponentially, and it's going to look like that for the next couple of days. And talking about an update, here in the United States, they also stated that the number of the death toll here in the States has surpassed the death toll in Italy, which was before the highest anywhere in the world. So now the US has two things, has the highest cases than anywhere else in the world, and also the death tolls as well, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. And talking about the COVID-19 globally, all around the world there's been more than 1.7 million cases, and they just announced that over 100,000 people have perished, they have died from the COVID-19. So we're not done with it just yet. We're still at the very beginning. It's going to be tough days ahead, but I know that with hope and with strong will that we're going to go through this together. We're going to beat this together, and we're going to make sure that we survive this together. So earlier today, I got a little upset from a call that I got from my sister about her experience of going to a store. So this is what happened. This is actually a story about price gouging. You don't know what price gouging is? It's basically where people are selling a specific item and they're charging outrageous prices, even though that specific item should be at a specific price. So this is what happened. So she called me up and told me that she was looking for cleaning supplies, the essential supplies like Clorox wipes, Lysol, hand sanitizer, gloves, masks, things like that. So when the neighbor told her that there was a specific place, like a privately owned business, that had all these things, she was curious, so she went with her husband. And when she arrived, she was surprised. She saw all those things that were available. She was like, wow, I didn't hear about this. This is great. So she's already picking a bunch of stuff, not knowing that there's already a price tag on it, like a little sticker. So when she was looking at a gallon of the hand sanitizer, she was shocked to see what was the price. The price of this gallon of hand sanitizer was $50. That was an outrageous price, to say the least. But what made it more upsetting is that everything was more expensive, like the gloves, the Clorox wipes, the Lysol, everything was like 4 or 5 more times than the original value. And a lot of people were getting upset, and the owner says, well, if you don't, no one is forcing you to buy it. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. You know, all snobbish and stuff. And her husband bought the hand sanitizer because of necessity. They needed something to clean their hands because they're out of gloves. And she was upset, and I was upset because that was price gouging. And I told her if that was happening, she should have reported that store to the proper authorities. There is a number that you can call in case if you feel that you are being ripped off from a specific item that they're selling you, that the price is more expensive than it is. And what I'm thinking is, you know, people that have those items and are trying to make a buck out of it, like, I get it, right? It's capitalism. But at the same time, this is a crisis that we're living in. You got to think more about the people and less about your wallet. All right, we're all in this together. And not only that, think of all those people that were laid off. Think about those people that lost their jobs. Think about those people that have a choice. They have a choice between getting cleaning supplies to stay healthy, to not contract this virus, or putting food on the table. And you know they're not going to choose cleaning supplies. That's the least of their worries. But they need it because we keep hearing the same news over and over again that we need these things to keep the germs and viruses away from our homes. So that puts us in a very tight position. And it upsets me that people are so greedy, are so selfish, are so I don't even know what to describe it, just foul and the worst things that you can think of a human being, where they care more about the money than the people. But that is something that is going on all over the United States, and it may be around the world too, but we can see it more here in the US. And a lot of people are suffering because they need those cleaning supplies. So this is the thing: if you are found price gouging, this is what could happen here in the state of California. You'll get a fine, you may get arrested, and you're going to be forced to clear out all of your inventory and be distributed to the people. All right? So if you don't want that to happen, have fair prices. Fair for everyone. Do not price gouge. That's the worst thing you can do under a crisis. You shouldn't profit people under a crisis that we're living in. It shouldn't happen. So for everyone who is maybe thinking that you are a victim of price gouging, please call that number, report them, and I'm going to make sure that this person gets reported, because she didn't want to do it. Her husband didn't want to do it, but I'm going to do it, because no one should be paying outrageous prices in this time of age where money is so valuable right now in order to get groceries. It shouldn't happen at all. So stay safe, be smart, and report price gouging, and do not fall victim to that. And lastly, everyone, I know it rained a couple of days ago in Los Angeles. It was raining for like the past 3 days, but now it's sunshine, the clouds are parted, and it's actually a beautiful day. It was actually nice being out and just taking in the sun and feeling the breeze. And sometimes you need that a little bit from being cooped up in the house for so long. And sometimes it does feel that the times that we're living in, it feels dark, it feels gloomy, it feels like a storm that's never going to go away. But it does. Just like you see the clouds parting and the sun rising, it does go away. We just have to be strong, we have to be resilient, and we have to keep faith. So everyone, stay safe.